Well, he attack me. But Jaden Chase, they have to make the fans them know what really are going on.
Blessings Nation, and now welcome to the channel. Yeah, man, Jaden Chase. Another one we're gonna bring uno another reasoning on the topic of current affairs. So if you're new to the channel, well, I'm suggesting that you click the subscribe icon and of course let your voice be heard. Like and share the video, and yes, drop a comment in the comment section. Now let's get right into the reasoning. Now, Nation, Andrew Holness led administration is again in trouble as the Integrity Commission has exposed the JLP's Robert Montague. Now, Nation, recently Prime Minister Andrew Holness stripped Montague of his title and removed him from the Ministry of Transport and Mining. At this point, Montague is without a portfolio in the government, which brings us to another conversation too. Should taxpayers' dollars be still paying members of parliament who have no portfolio, regardless if they are members of parliament for their communities or areas or whatever the case is? If they are not fit for the role and have been stripped of their portfolios, shouldn't an election just be called in their community so that somebody else can replace them? Now, Nation, the official statement is that Robert Montague knowingly granted gun license to persons with criminal history while he was Jamaica's National Security Minister. And that is based on the concluded report from the Integrity Commission. Now, the revelations are contained in a 245-page special investigation report on how the Firearms License Authority gave gun permits to persons convicted of or charged with various criminal offenses, including trafficking, lead sheets dialing, and even individuals who were already charged with illegal possession of weapons. Now, here's where the corruption lies within the legislation that is used to give citizens the right to, own their own firearms. Now, that piece of legislation gives the minister the power to recommend and grant a permit, whether within its own realm of decision or on the recommendation of the review board. Meaning, even if the review board decided, so we'll not give a person a weapon, the minister could decide that, no man, me know him alright, give it to him. Now, what is also outrageous is that the Integrity Commission is stating that since the Jamaica Labour Party wants state power, they have been granting, well, not the party itself, but the minister in question now, has granted numerous firearms users license to persons of questionable character. While the Chinese couple who fall upon the island and do business, open them store, help we earn more GDP because them do sell things we made right out there in the island. Them sell things from national. Them sell some of the few little things them will produce on the island. So them help make some GDP. Them also help out the people them who become entrepreneurs, the igla them, the hustler them, in a numerous ways. But they never give the people them the permit. And look what end up happen. Man go down there for the people them things and the rest was history. But I tell me say people break the law. Even man they get all the weapons already. Criminals, dons. These are the individuals that them feel like say you need a permit. It is even stated that in 2016, Montague also granted a permit to a man who was implicated in an insurance fraud racket. A quote-unquote criminal. And again, in December 2016, Montague granted a permit to a man who was then arrested and charged for being in possession of personal information of a United States citizen, quote-unquote criminal. Now, when the story reached headline news, Montague described the man as a national security asset. What does that even mean? And the report did not stop there. There was a rumor that Montague would be the individual to take over the Jamaica Labour Party from Andrew Holness. Me not see that happen again because the Integrity Commission also said that the man was alleged to be a part of a known criminal syndicate and involved in the lead sheets dialing. And keep in mind, the United States have stated that many of the individuals involved in this lead sheets dialing and the different ways that it has branched off into, they have stated that enough is not being done by the Jamaican security forces, or maybe these individuals are just too savvy for the third world law enforcement. And they said reaching. The people must say the criminals in a third world countries are no more funded than the security forces there. They have more resources at their disposal. They have more gadgets. And that is why these individuals are just not on the radar of local law enforcement. But keep in mind, if we say the inner city is a place where it is extremely hard for you to generate money and for sustain a certain type of lifestyle, where is the influx of these, as the police commissioner stated, modern, expensive, high-powered weapons? Who pay for them things? They're not free. Nowhere in the world is modern, high-powered weapons free. No way. You have to pay for it and make a factory they make them thing. Somebody have to pay for it. Somebody have to purchase it, and somebody have to ship it. And as you know, when you ship anything, somebody have to pay for clear it. And from my say, it has now become a business. We know say you have investors. A North American law enforcement is saying that for some reason, in law enforcement on the island has been unable to connect the dots, and that them stay way off in them country and connect the dots and just wait on these individuals to either touch their soil or go past a certain threshold, and then them just call the Jamaican authorities and say, what you know, we're gonna need enough hold on upon the individual, like we are come for him. And keep in mind, that's the only time the Mocha Task Force will upon anybody, if America sent for them. And the next tactic we must say being used, even though these individuals are not on their radar, the state seems to be blaming everything where take place. And I say, boy, and them people that were dying at the cause of all of the problem. As I'm telling already, the problems faced by the people on the island, and not Jamaica, right across the Caribbean. It's unique. It's unique to every parish. It's unique to every community. And it's unique to every household. Everybody I go through their own different situations. Even if all of them live on the same street. And that's also something we need to consider when we are thinking about solutions. The solutions might not be the same for everybody. But the fact that we all want a better Jamaica. Whether we only plan to visit it for 1 month out of every year, or you plan to reside there, or you plan to continue living there and do business and whatever you do, raise a family, a better Jamaica will benefit everybody. So that's something we need to look into. And elected officials who have been exposed and confirmed to be a part of the problem we are trying to fix, well, we need to address that too. Because we can't have elected officials who will vote and will give you confidence and say, what you know, these are the individuals who are going to help you create the change you want on the island and in the country. And then only for years now, they have been going against the grain. Then something has to be done. This is a report from the Integrity Commission. These are the people who are the watchdogs. And then when you call him to come say, what you know, because so such man are going at that time. And this is what them are find. Now keep in mind, as I said, there were recent talks that Montague wanted to take over the party. And seeing this now, those dreams are gone. There's no way they're going to make Montague the face of the party now with this type of scandal. They're not going to do it. It just wouldn't sit well with constituents, supporters, voters, you name them. You know what I mean? Supporters would definitely want a different individual as the face of the party. That's how politics work. But talk to me in the comment section. I know if you feel like this is just something they might bring up against Montague now to make sure say him is not an individual who can take the party. If you feel like this is just something being exposed again and that our elected officials indeed have a whole heap of explanation to do. They need to forward to the public and come talk about certain of them things we are here. You know the sentiments, and for those who don't, live, love and prosper. Stay in tune until the reason again.